What's going on there, guys? Dr. Phil on today's episode 9 of NHL 16. Be a Gem with the Carolina Hurricanes. So I know it's been quite a while since I uploaded one of these gem modes, episode for this gem modes. The last episode I did was recorded before I went on a 1 month break, which I explained many times. It's just, I had to take a break. I couldn't really do anything about it, but I just had to take a break. But yeah, so like I said, all these series are coming back. It won't be as, go like I used to before, where it'd be like one time gem mode a week, one time be a pro a week, and it was going crazy for a while. But like I said, I'll try to keep up to date with these series, and I'll try to do my best. So let's get into this gem mode. This is the second year with the Carolina Hurricanes, and we finally made the playoffs in our second year with a tremendous season. Well, it wasn't tremendous, but it was really good for Carolina, even though we are a team that used to lose or be dead last. So our locker room chemistry is at a 90%, which is a big high, even for a GM mode. Like, I know, well, during that 1 month that I was off, or that I took off, I was playing really in-depth in a Tampa Bay GM mode, which I went all the way to 2030-something, I think? Or 2020-something. It was late 20s or early 30s, something like that. Basically the year where Steven Stamkos retires, and Tyler Johnson and Palat. Or it's a couple years out. I think it's like 1 or 2 years after that. And it's just, my locker room chemistry didn't even touch 90. It's always been, the highest it's been was like 87 or something like that. So it's good to see everybody's happy on the team. And before we start the playoffs, obviously we will turn the injuries on just to make it a little bit realistic. Our lines look pretty good. If it worked during the season, it's gonna work during the playoffs. Even though it's the first time some of these guys even play in the playoffs. Like, Jeff Skinner, I think it's his first time playing the playoffs, so I'm not mistaken. Was drafted in 2010. Was it 5 years since last time Carolina made the playoffs? So I think it's Jeff Skinner, first time he plays in the playoffs. Okay, Palat no, Stahl no, like these guys, like Nathan Gerby, no. Nick Patan Nick Patan. It's from Winnipeg. Yeah, so like some of these guys, the first time they play in the playoffs, we got a good goaltender in Frederik Andersen. Got a good old Eddie Lack for a backup, so it's good to see. And we won't touch the Lions. Obviously, we will put the injuries on. But we'll see how this goes. Let's see if Carolina can make it somewhat far in the playoffs. If we make it past the first round, I'll be happy, because it's Carolina, right? Like, you don't see them making the playoffs so often. So we're gonna go turn the injuries on right now, and let's start this baby up. Enough of my babbling. So so New York Rangers are up there. I don't know if we can check their lines. If I'm not mistaken, we can. Or I could be completely wrong. No. I'm being stupid right now. But yeah, so New York Rangers. What can we check? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, New York Rangers, we can just, yeah. So basically, New York Rangers, pretty much the same old roster. If I can go check out, I think we can check out their contract. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I go check out their contracts. So if I go New York Rangers, yeah, let's go select. Okay, so let's just go by overalls. So Ryan McDonough, Rick Nash, Derek Brassard, Derek Stefan, Mark Stahl, Chris Kreider, Dan Girardi, Jared Stoll, Mark Zuccarello. Okay, so all these guys, they got a pretty good team, so it's like the same team that it is like right now, so it's not really so it's really nothing new. But they got a pretty good team, even though the record isn't showing for it. If I go with all skaters, and I'm pretty sure it's Henrik Lundqvist with Antti Ratta. But it's gonna be a pretty tough first round, and we'll see if Carolina can do it without getting any injuries, because it's gonna be a bitch to do. Okay, so let's just go 3 games and hope we don't get swept in those 3 games. So first game of the playoffs with Carolina Hurricanes, and we win 2-0. Second game, win 4-1. Third game, we lose. No injuries, which is good to see. Okay, so looks like the Charlotte Checkers made the playoffs as well. Let's go NHL. Yeah, so we won't focus on that. So let's see if Carolina can win this in 6 games. Or 5 games. There we go. And we're going to take the series in 5 games without any injuries. Pretty good for Carolina. Going up against a team like New York. Hot goaltender, but we got that better goaltender. So, an exciting assignment this year. Well, last year we drafted Pierre-Luc Bouchard, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I haven't played it in a long time. It's been a month since I've touched it, so... I think we're going to go and and draft maybe defense we're good. It's maybe going to be another forward. We're going to go somewhere which I'm not likely to have scouted yet. Let's go with Russia. Let's go Russia with 3 weeks, give or take. So, are the Charlotte Checkers going to win it? No, they're 2-2, so... and... I think the Checkers... Checkers lost. Yeah, Checkers lost. Damn it. But whatever. Now it's all up to Carolina. Carolina against Pittsburgh Penguins. Same old team. Nothing really to look at. Or nothing new to look at. But Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see if we can win against Crosby, Malkin, and the Flower. 4-1 the first game. Second. Oh, third game. There we go. Wow, we are... And Jordan Staal. Wow, okay. That is sad to see. One of our top centermen, our top 6, is gone. We're going to have to probably boost up... Sam Gagner can maybe take that center position. Sam Gagner can probably... I can't even talk. Probably go here. And who do we have scratched? We got Riley Nash, which is scratched. What about all skaters? We got Nesterov, Riley Nash, and... no, I don't want any of these guys. What about our... Let's just go to roster move. Yeah, okay. What about the AHL? In the system. Oh, James Wisniewski is injured as well. We can always bump up Zach Boychuk. If it's going to let me to. We got Chris Terry. Nah, you know what? I rather... Chris Terry would be... Sort of... not really the greatest. Okay, so if we can go back, edit line. So we're going to bump up. Sam Gagner is going to take that center position with Lindholm. Nathan Gerbe will get a boost. Or I could give Nick Patan the boost. I know what. Why not give Nick Patan a boost? Give him more ice time. Nick Patan can go there, and then we will dress up probably Riley Nash or Nestor. Nestor, I think he's got the better. He's more of a playmaker, so substitute. Okay, so Nestor's down there. He's more of a playmaker, so we're gonna keep him on that third line with Victor Rask and Nathan Gerbe. Defense. Our boy James Wisniewski is gone, so we're gonna have to upgrade some players as well. Justin Falk, two-way defender. I don't really want to put Clinton in there, so we're probably gonna have to boost up Hayden Fleury, because Noah Hannafin might not be ready just yet. So Hayden Fleury is gonna be boosted up to that first line, and we're gonna dress Jordan, maybe. Yeah, we're just gonna dress up Jordan. Because I think Wisniewski is not that long. And, okay, so this is gonna... It's gonna take some time. A long time. Okay, so Hayden Fleury is gonna go up here. Noah Hannafin's probably gonna be replaced. No, it's Hayden Fleury. Noah Hannafin's gonna go up here. And then our centerman is gonna go with Sam Gagner. We're going to put Nick Patan. Nick Patan's going to go here. With Sam Gagner going like this. Okay, so... 4-man power play. Hayden Fleury. I was going to read. Ryan Murphy's going to go up here. And then... we're going to replace it with Noah Hannafin. And then... for my power play, and then Jeff Skinner with Sam Gagner. This is the one thing I hate about putting injuries on. It just takes so long out of your line. It's a waste of time. McClemmon's going to go up here. Give or take, Ryan Murphy is going to go up here. And then we're just going to put up Hayden Fleury. Substitute Hayden Fleury. And then, okay, so Eric Stahl is going to go up here. Ryan Murphy is going to go up here. And then we're going to put Hayden Fleury. I kind of just want to do best lines all. Like, forget. Like, just screw it on. I'm almost there anyway. This doesn't matter. Eric Stahl and give or take Sam Gagner. Yeah, give or take. Let's just go with Sam Gagner. 3-minute penalty kill, and then we're going to go with Sam Gagner. Ooh, no. Jay McClellan will go with Eric Stahl. Yeah, okay, so there we go. 3-minute penalty kill. Extras. Okay, so this is kind of screwed up right now. There we go. And then Hayden Fleury is going to get a boost. This is the one thing like I said, this is the one thing about hating, that I hate turning injuries on. It's just, it just takes way too long. Like, I wish, like, it was an NHL 14 and lower, where just, like, quick things changing, man. It was really quick. But, that doesn't happen. So, Ryan Murphy there. Hayden Fleury here. Obviously. Like, I'm trying to go as quick as I can, and it's a bitch to do. Okay, so, Jordan. Okay, so 3-on-3. No, I don't want to change Victor Rask. It's going to be Sam Gagner. There we go. We're finally done. After 5 minutes of screwing on through my lines. Let's see if we can win it without our boy, Jordan Stahl and James Wisniewski. There we go. We win this series. And there we go. So let's go on to round 3 and see if we can maybe push it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And it's going to say James Wisniewski and Jordan Stahl are ready to play. Come on, man. We could push it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Ooh, Detroit. Detroit is going to be tough. But we beat Pittsburgh. We beat New York. Detroit is nothing. Come on there, boys. And Jordan Bill. Let's go best line. Best lines. Best lines. Screw it, let's go best lines. Just for the hells of it. Let's go another 6 weeks. Oh, so we are... Jordan Stahl just got injured again, so best lines. So it looks like we might not be able to win the Eastern Conference, because Detroit is pretty hot and they've been sweeping everybody. And we're just going to see if we can... Ooh, we get one... Ooh, we gave Detroit... We gave Detroit their first loss. I kind of want to see what my assistant coach decided to do. He probably fucked up everything. Oh, yes he did. Yes he did. Yes he did. And obviously, none of my players... Okay, they're all there. So we gave Detroit their first loss of the playoffs. Let's see if we can give them their second loss. Come on there, boys. Let's get that comeback. Ooh! And... Palat gets injured, so really a lot of our players are getting injured right now, and let's just, we might push it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Wow, we're coming back from a 3-0 deficit in our series. Oh, we gonna do it, boys? Yes, we're gonna win it 6-0 in the final game. We came back from 3-0 deficit in our 3-0 series, and now we basically gave Detroit their 4 straight losses in the playoff. Their 4 only losses in the playoff was against the Carolina Hurricanes. We won the Eastern Conference. Now let's see if we can win the freaking Stanley Cup in our second year of a rebuild. You see, there's a lot of injuries right now, and it's kind of pissed me off. That's why I really don't bother with the lines right now. because it's a bitch because the player gets injured like every single time, and it's just doing the lines in this game is just slow, like very slow. Like I said, it's not like 14, 13, all them where it's quick things doing the lines. Like you could move your buttons quick, and it's just if you play gem mode a lot, you know what I mean. So Calgary, they're giving us the same thing as Detroit. It's gonna be looks like we might pull off a Detroit series, but you never know. Come on there, Carolina, let's win the Stanley Cup. And we lose in 5 games. It was a good run for Carolina. We made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals in our first year that we made the playoffs within 6 years. So that is really good to see. We're just going to sim up all the way to the 22nd of June. Just because that's... Okay, so... Basically, the first team that we lost in the first round in the AHL was Rockford Ice Hogs. So that kind of relieved some pressure off of us. So, that's good to see. But Carolina Hurricanes win the Eastern Conference and in a surprising Stanley Cup final appearance. And it's good. Like I'm saying, Carolina did great this season. It would have been nice to actually to see. Well, to actually why the fuck would you put Pierre-Luc Dubois? Is our future. It's nice to see Carolina making all the way to Stanley Cup Finals. Obviously, it's nice, but hey. Like, it's their first year making the playoffs within 6 years, man. It's kind of, it's good. It's good to see. Okay, so who do I want? I want Nathan Gerby on the block, for sure. Nathan Gerby is going in the block, and then we're going to put our first round in the block. So I think we're like 29th, if I'm not mistaken. We got Carolina. There we go. We're just going to put this, and then that's it. Okay, so Nathan Gerby's a player I want to trade just because I don't find him, like, whatever. But yeah, so we're going to check out, Baron Hossa retired. We're going to go check out some awards, and then we're going to go check out some stats, and then we'll end the video there. Okay, I saw a team meeting. So, whole team meeting. Okay, so the hard break is evident in this room and maybe close as you some you while recovering the cup. How does that sit with you? We took a team effort to make it so far, but we didn't quite have enough to go all the way. Next year will be ours. And then obviously with that great speech, it only a player that's usually scratched gets better. Or that is upgrades morale. But let's go check out some stats. Let's go check that playoff tree. So it looks like Calgary had a pretty decent playoff run, sweeping Chicago in the Western Conference, and same thing as us. We had a pretty decent we had a really good playoff run, but would have been better to win the Stanley Cup. But that's next year, boys. Next year. So awards. So Calgary wins the Stanley Cup. Minnesota wins the President's Trophy. Calgary wins the Clarence Anse Bowl. Prince of Wales goes to Carolina Hurricane. Player awards, Art Ross goes to Tarasenko. Quick gets the Hart. James Norris goes to Keith. Tarasenko wins the Lady Bing. Dal Cool wins the Calder, which is pretty surprisingly nice. Conn Smythe goes to Carey Ramo for sure. Obviously, he carried them to the finals. Jonathan Quick wins the Vezina. Ramo wins the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterson goes to Mike Green. Jonathan Toews wins the Frank J. Selk. Ted Lindsay goes to Quick. Monahan wins our Maurice Richard, beating Ovechkin, which is great. No Carolina players whatsoever, but let's see the HL. Checkers win it. We win our division for sure. So that's good to see. What about player awards? No. Ooh, our boy Masintry win the... I guess so, best goalie. And that's about it. So only 2 awards for us. Okay, ooh, our boy Zach Boychuk. The player that likes to travel from basically AHL to NHL. AHL to NHL. But so let's go player stats for playoff. We won't really check the team stats because I don't, not really worth it. So Eric Stahl with a point a game. Jeff Skinner with a point a game, which is good to see. Jeff Skinner is really good to see. Eric Stahl it's good to see that he's still performing. Lindholm, almost a point a game, good. Sam Gagne, pretty good. Palat, good for his injury, so point a game for him. And then Falk, Jordan Stahl, injuries galore, and then everybody else did okay. Everybody else did okay. But yeah, so that's it for this episode, guys. Surprisingly, we made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. We lost, obviously, but hey, there's always next year. This just proves that next year will be amazing. So if you guys remember, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Next episode, we will do the draft and the resigning stage. So, bye-bye.